Hello and welcome back to Sprocket. Today we will be doing something a little different here. You may be asking yourself, what the heck, G-Man? The game is finished again. Why are you making another video on this? Well, excellent question. And the reason is, I figured I should try and... I've wanted to make a video on this topic for a while now, and I'm sure other people have done it, I'm sure of it. Today we're going to be making a tank that does not require any alteration to beat the entire game from after World War I, because I don't want to deal with having to design a trench crosser that can fight everything with 20 mils of armor. We're going to design something that can be used in the interwar and complete every mission all the way into the late war, simply by just loading it in and playing it. But how do we do this? Well, first things first, we need to build a gun, ideally. And the reason for this is for the Crossroads mission. Because the Crossroads mission is such a massive pain if you do it in anything less than the... with anything that doesn't have the penetration to go straight through the mantlet of a Tiger II. You can make armor sloped and very effectively thick, but when you can't pen the Tiger from anywhere right in front of them, it becomes an issue. So first off, we're going to need a gun. It doesn't matter, this is not the tank we'll be working with. We're just going to design the gun for the mid-war, because I'm pretty sure that's when it happens. And then we will adjust it according to how we're going to need it in the campaign. So, for a Tiger penning turret cheek gun, we'll probably go with something small so it's not too much of a pain to reload, but not so small as that it's hard to make it penetrate anything. So we'll probably an 80 mil, a 90 mil. Let's go with an 80 mil, I guess. That's a weird number. Nobody ever uses 80 mil. And of course we want the maximum propellant length because that's what we want. We will want to start out with, we'll make this, we'll leave it as thin as we want, actually. We'll pretend we're the greatest gunsmiths on the planet and we can make amazing guns in the mid-war that are very good. Alright, we'll do that. We won't have a oh, I guess we will. Actually, let's go with the 20 into 20. We want something around 225 millimeters of pen. So we'll do 2 meter, no, not 2, just 2, there we go. And then a 3. That should be alright. Base reload time of 4.5 seconds. And the cannon isn't that heavy, which is good, because now we can recess it into the hull a little bit. We could obviously go with a much larger gun, but if we can avoid long reload times, it makes the campaign a lot easier. We have 5 degrees of depression. It's not good, but it's enough. And obviously that will change depending on the vehicle we end up making for the early war. So, the gun is made. This will now be our... oh wait, hold on. I want 230 exactly. 3.1 meters? How's that? Close enough. 231 millimeters of pen. That's fine. I think the Tiger II turret cheek is like 210, 215, so a little bit more than that is basically all we need. This is a very nice gun. Looking at the statistics, 1,011.5 meters a second. It's pretty aggressive for certainly for the interwar tank that we're going to design it to be on, but it should be alright. And we will save this cannon as 80 millimeter 231 millimeter pen, mid-war. And we'll save that. And now, we tear, well, I guess, yeah, let's tear it off, and we'll start from scratch. And we go to the interwar. Now, the idea is we're going to want roughly 200 millimeters at least for the turret face and cheeks. And if we can get the upper hull to 200 millimeters effective, then that'll be great. And keep in mind, we are only working with 60 millimeters of armor. So, it shouldn't be too hard, but, you know, not the easiest thing. Alright, enjoy the time lapse. And you return with the one tank. It's a very conventional MBT design. Very reminiscent of the one that we just made in the series, although it is obviously made for the interwar rather than the late war, so the limitation is that it only has 60 millimeters of armor maximum. And as such, well, except for on the mantlet, because if you didn't know, the mantlet can always be... What am I trying to do? Firepower. Can always be 250 millimeters thick, which is why I went with this gigantic one that can cover the entire turret face. So it's 50 on 250 on 60, which makes this this face 360 millimeters thick, despite the entire armor plate being mostly flat. So, yeah. So it's hitting 50, then 250, and then behind that is a 60 millimeter plate that we can't really see. There it is. So, good luck pinning it. I mean, even a Yag Tiger would have a hard time pinning that. But the sides are all obviously 60 millimeters, but they are sloped at 82 degrees, so the turret cheeks are impenetrable from the front because they are 1,000 effective. Same with the turret roof that we've had to extend up a little bit to give it a reasonable amount of gun depression, which I think is 8.7 degrees now. Yeah, there we go. It contains 72 80 millimeter by 1,440 millimeter rounds, most of which are in 2 ammo racks on the turret, and then 2 more ammo racks on the floor beneath the turret. It has a crew of 5: commander, driver, gunner, loader, radio man. It has a 32-liter V8. Yeah, right. That's 32. Yes. Very nice, I would say. Giving it a power to weight of 11.4 kilowatts per ton, so that's like, I don't know, 13 horsepower per ton, 14, something like that. I don't know what, it's TONNE, so I don't know what ton you want to that in. It's got good power to weight. Let's leave it at that. It's got clutch braking transmission with a very limited regular transmission. In fact, let's see if we can let's see the mobility of this thing. No, we're not making it past 18, it would seem. Which is which gear? I wasn't even paying attention. Gear 5. We're not going past 5th gear. Interesting. Maybe we could get lower. I'm gonna make it past 4th gear. Slowly. But this power doesn't seem too bad. Let's see if we can go up one of these slopes without stalling out. 40-degree grade. Let's see if we can do the 40 degrees. In theory, maybe. Not quite, eh? What happens if we do the 5.5? Seems to handle the bumps rather well. Are we just hitting the hull, or is it just not working? Maybe we need a taller suspension to actually get this to work. Oh boy. We're going. If you would quit changing gear, it would go a lot smoother, but we went up. Very nice. Alright, we'll leave it at the 23 km/h top speed. It's not fast, but it'll get us where we're going. What's really gonna suck is that we can't go any faster than that. Maybe we'll have like an overdrive gear. Yeah? And we'll sync this up with the back. And then later, in the late war, once we have enough power, maybe our driver will be able to hit that gearing. I doubt it, but you know, maybe. Right, the firepower we all know because we made it before. 80mm by 1200mm. In the interwar, it only has 164mm of pen, but when we convert it to the mid-war, it still has its 231 pen, so it's fine. So yeah, I think it'll be nice. Let's hop on over to the missions, and we will do all of them. Make this a long... well, all but no tanks land, because nobody wants to see that again. And obviously... oh, pardon me, I just dragged the microphone across my shirt. That's probably not great for you to hear. So, oh yes, and the hard limit was 40 tons, so we did make it under. I totally forgot about the hard limit of mass. So, there we are. We do have 60mm of armor basically what is going on with the lag? Basically everywhere, so we should be fine. Well, the reload time, as you saw, ended up being somewhere around 3 seconds. For this 80mm gun, so it's pretty quick in the reload. That's for sure. The only problem that we're liable to face is if we get detracked and are unable to complete a mission when we only have one vehicle. So hopefully that doesn't happen, or it only happens rarely. There we go, and 164 pen, we should be able to go right through this guy, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, next mission. Let's go right into it. We only get one, but that's okay. Again, assuming we don't get detracked, we should be fine, and if we use our reasonable gun depression, we shouldn't get detracked. Because we do have some hills that we can take advantage of here. Make our already ridiculous armor even more ridiculous. By remaining hull down. Elevate fast enough. Wonderful. Yeah, hit the slope. I like that rear-mounted turret on that thing. That looks nice. You're not dead. Now you're dead. Oh, we're getting side shot, so it's okay. Need to get off this hill just for a minute so I can actually steer the vehicle. There we go. Oh, that was a nice shot, if I do say so myself. Suspension rocking shot, very nice. We've got one more over here. No, we have plowed into the earth. And again. And there we go. Alright, job done, next mission. Now we're in the early war, I believe, so we get the automatic vehicle conversions, so we don't touch anything, but we keep going. We have 3 vehicles this time. We will Tell them to line up with me, please, before you all get stuck on the trees. Please. Come with me, if you will. Wonderful. And that's why we made ourselves have a radio operator. Especially on that King Tiger hull down mission, it's very nice to tell your allies to just stop and be a bullet sponge right while you take the shot. Keeps your suspension from rocking while you're getting shot at. Hopefully we don't get killed by a mine here. Ooh, jeez. There's the AT gun we got shot at from the front. Oh, our allies are nowhere to be seen. Wonderful. You. No. A little further to the left. There it is. Let's just attack, please. If you can make it through there. Now, is the tank at the end there yet? I don't think so. Don't think it's there yet, because that's not up on the screen. There we go. Now I think it's spawned in. I suppose we will reverse now. Until we spot our AT gun, which is there? No. Doesn't matter. We've got this thing in front of us that we immediately pen and go right through. Next mission. Alright, now we have the railroad crossing. Pretty simple and straightforward, just drive out there and shoot them. We actually managed to hit our 6th gear. And we are slowly getting up to top speed in that 6th gear. Interestingly enough. Very slowly. It appears the engine does have the torque to manage that low RPM. Shockingly enough. Tank engine with lots of torque. Ridiculous. Nope. He's on fire, but he's not dead. Must have a front-mounted transmission. Looks like a Tiger over there, but it's not. It's that weird, almost British Tiger thing. Almost. Wonderful. Are you dead? I believe so. What else is left? Maybe he's not dead. No, it's dead. What is our ally engaging? I don't know. Seems to be firing at random, perhaps? Ah, unless it's right behind this vehicle and it's being pushed. Yes. Some good pathing from this AI, very good. Let's see if we can weave a shot in there. Nope. Shockingly, when you go through 2 tanks, it's a little bit thicker. There we go. Alright, next mission. Armor holding up very well on that one. Here we have the concerning mission, the mid-war ambush. Now let's tell them to stop. Halt, please. And engage that Tiger. Look at that. I didn't even need to shoot it. Wonderful shot. Next one. Alrighty. Still in the mid-war. Destroy the heavies. With 4 of our tanks available, should be reasonably easy, I would say. We're all in 6th gear now, because you can hear that low RPM going. Still going, though. Still gaining speed in this awkward 6th gear. Cruising along rather well. Perhaps we should get our friends into a convoy, because they will have difficulty navigating that terrain right there. And here we have 4. Interesting. Rather than 7, I think it was last time. So these must be some heavier vehicles. There's one. What are you? No, maybe not. Well, they could be. I think that's a different name to what they were last time. Definitely hit his hull bottom. No, hit his gun mantlet, probably. There we go. Ah, wonderful. Alright, now there's several more. 6 more, in fact. They look like TOG 2s? Yes. Well, that was a hit. He's not destroyed yet, though. Now he is. Let's move into line formation. Wonderful. Now we've just got to roll up onto this hill and hopefully kill all the other TOGs. Although, knowing our very limited top speed, they may get up the hill before us. We shall see, though. That would be non-ideal, because our armor is best from the front, and the closer they are, the more likely they are to get a side shot on us. Now we're back down to 5th gear, up to 6. Something tells me we're going to go back and forth between those 2 gears rather quickly. Yes. As we try to decide which one is better for our vehicle. I believe I see a TOG right there. It seems so. There we go. How about you? Our impenetrable mantlet faces you, sir. Apparently, our impenetrable mantlet isn't doing so well. There we are. I suppose we could just let everybody attack now. Now that we're all up on the hill, I'm sure we can all manage. Can I get that lower blade shot? No. Well, I did, but no luck on the kill. Let's go with turret cheek then. There we go. Alright, there are 3 remaining. There's one right over there. Hopefully we don't get shot from the back right here, because we might. Oh, have I broken their AI? Have they stopped moving now? Oh, this is the edge of the battlefield. Let's not run into that and kill our crew. Eight degrees of gun depression working well here. There we are. Alright, turret cheeks are the way to go. There are at least one vehicle remaining over here. Oh, someone's belching smoke. Okay, he is dead. Oh, and his fire went out. Wonderful. Oh, is that our final remaining enemy? It would seem. And there we are. Victory. Now we move on. We are in the late war now. We are left with 3 allies. Wonderful. Okay. Let's hope I don't get shot in the side of anything as I make my way up over here. Can't see anything. Oh, this may be the first one we have to restart because I cannot see the enemy. There. Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Retry from the top. Let's go up on the hill. Oh boy. We almost had it perfect. All in a row like that. Just tell them all to halt. Ah, damn it all. There you are. Ah. Wish I could see through the snow. There, okay. Stop. There. Maybe that will keep them from getting injured. While I attempt to circle around the side of the battlefield so that I am facing the enemy at all times. IS-2. Dangerous. That was 3, and there are 3 more, so it's probably 3 on the left side. If only my AI were as laser accurate as theirs. So we can obviously penetrate everything from the front. Where is the enemy? I can't see them. There? There. I hit it. Hit it again. Whatever it is, it's got lots of armor where I'm hitting it. Oh, one more and then I'll start moving to engage it. Okay. No, I may get shot and killed right now as I turn my side towards them. No, not yet. I'm also going down a hill, so my armor is being normalized as we speak. What are you and where are you? It's an IS-2. Give me that turret cheek, Buster. Quit freaking out. Okay, you're just gonna sink below the hill line, are you? Very well. There is 2 remaining. That's the dead one, is it not? Yes. So I'm assuming both of them are running into each other over this hill. Which is why that other IS-2 was having such a hard time. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not running into each other, just having a hard time navigating the hill. Oh, almost with the rock. Oh, I got his track. Hit him again. There we go. It only took 3 attempts for me to see them all. Now we have the final mission. Hold the line, very good. They have 10 of them, oh boy. We may lose this one as well. That's a lot of vehicles to hit and destroy in such a short amount of time, depending on how fast they are. And our turrets do not rotate very quickly. But they do reload rather quickly, so maybe we'll win. I don't know. There. Oh, there's some weird lag going on now. Sound lag too. Man. Oh, I've been immobilized. Oh, we're probably gonna die. That's okay, as long as we stop them from crossing that line. There we go. Ah, you're right in front of me, are you? Bad choice. That's where the armor works from. Oh, and far to the left. Oh, he's immobilized. And he's been hit again. We injured a loader, because he's loading rather slowly. Are they actually still advancing? Kinda looks as it. Maybe. There's one more. Almost. There we go. Super Cromwell destroyed. Are you dead? I mean, you look like it. Yes. Well, being immobilized, I can't do much when they've decided to sit out there, so I guess we'll be hopping out and going over to oh, there. Perhaps my death has triggered something in the AI to move forward. Bounce. It's a penetrating hit, but no kill. There we go. Now they're dead. Now we're left with 2. I would tell my allies to move forward, but they are the last line of defense should something sneak past me. So I will leave them there. And hopefully we can find these last 2 vehicles that have decided not to attack. Which is funny considering they have to cross that line to win the game, so... I suppose cross the line or kill all of us. There's one. One Super Cromwell down, and one more. Seems to have been turned around. And there we go. All 9 missions complete with 1 vehicle. The autosave, no. This, the 1 tank. Oh. And I think that'll be it for Sprocket, at least until they add the volumetric internals, and then maybe I'll revisit it for a while. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you next time.